What's up guys, Sal here. So the Galaxy S22 lineup is one of the first phones to feature the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. This chipset has been officially unveiled by Qualcomm today, and it brings a host of improvements across the board, some of which are just insane. First of all, it's a 4nm processor, and after nearly a decade, Qualcomm switches over to the new ARM v9 instruction set that brings speed and efficiency improvements. Notably, the CPU is now 20% faster than the one in the Snapdragon 888, while also reducing power usage by up to 30%. The CPU maintains the 3-cluster design headlined by the powerful Cortex X2 core. On the graphics side, we're seeing even bigger improvements. The new Adreno promises a 30% performance boost and up to 20% power saving. The GPU now can produce a game at twice the frame rate while utilizing the same amount of power thanks to the new Adreno Frame Motion engine. Alternatively, it may maintain the same FPS while cutting power draw by half. Not only that, but it also features Snapdragon Elite Gaming, which promises to deliver the full suite of desktop level features, including volumetric rendering for hyper-realistic visuals. If you don't know, volumetric rendering, also known as God rays, is a technique used in 3D computer graphics to add lighting effects to a rendered scene, as you can see here. This will make the gaming experience much more realistic and beautiful. Also new is the Variable Rate Shading Pro, an image-based VRS that should streamline the integration of VRS into more games. Moving on, Qualcomm is bringing some massive upgrades to the camera capabilities of the chip. The image signal processor, aka ISP, has been upgraded. It now captures an insane 4096 times more camera data than the Snapdragon 888. It was previously a 14-bit ISP on the Snapdragon 888, and this features an 18-bit one. With those 4 more bits, you'll be able to shoot images with brighter bright areas and darker dark areas, which should result in a better dynamic range. Qualcomm has also doubled the number of photos you can take in burst mode. Now you can take 240 12-megapixel photos in 1 second instead of 120. The cinematic mode, where the background is blurred in video, something Apple made a huge fuss about, is also here on this chip. But unlike Apple, which limits the quality to only 1080p, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 will increase it to 4K. The chip can also allow 8K video recording in HDR for the very first time, both HDR10 and HDR10 Plus. It also has a new feature called Video Super Resolution for extreme zoom, which means your phone's telephoto camera can record better video. Finally, you'll also be able to take photos in 18-bit RAW for the very first time. The night mode is seeing a huge improvement as well, because now the chip can use data from up to 30 images in a single shot, up from 6 images from the 888. The AI is also 4 times faster than its predecessor. Other features include an always-on camera that uses little to no power. With this enabled, you could unlock your phone without having to press a button to start a facial recognition process. Another useful feature of this is security. For example, when you're using specific applications, the camera may detect whether someone is staring over your shoulder. If you're looking at sensitive documents, it will be able to lock your phone so no one else can peek over your shoulder. All in all, Qualcomm is saying the chip introduces the biggest changes that they've ever brought in a product, and that's a big claim. Of course, we'll have to wait and see how many of these features Samsung is actually going to utilize for the Galaxy S22 Ultra. With that said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.